Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about decompiling APKs in Android Studio. Imagine that you have built your Android game and want to look inside that APK file, or you would just like to see what's inside someone else's. Well, I'll show you how to use Android Studio to explore that APK file and show you what useful info you can see there. This tutorial is made primarily for Unity developers, but it also should be useful if you are an Android developer. So open Android Studio and go to Build and choose Analyze APK option from the menu. Now let's pick some APK. I'll choose the APK from, this is the demo for one of my Unity asset store assets that I have built just recently. So we'll explore what's inside this APK and see what information can we use to analyze certain things. So click open and you will see that it will show the contents of your APK here. So let's go through things one by one. I will not do it in the correct order, but let's start from the lib. You can see SO files for different architectures for ARM and x84. So these are binaries, like basically compiled C++ things of Unity, like libunity, libmono, libmain, that we cannot do anything about that. That's just binaries of proprietary binaries from Unity. Okay, so nothing pretty much interesting here. So now we can see the assets folder. And okay, let's see. Here we have some pictures. So basically, you have here, like straight to the assets folder, come assets from the streaming assets folder. It's like it's a special folder name in Unity that you use for the assets that you just want to get to your APK as is. So these are pictures that are used in my demo. Okay, so my Android Studio seems to hang up, so I'll be back when I fix it. Okay, nice. It seems to have unfrozen, so we are talking about this assets folder. So basically, I'll repeat again. So you have this special folder name called streaming assets in Unity. You can look it up, Google it up. And all the files that you put in that streaming assets folder, they get to your build as is. So for example, these pictures, I read them from Java native code in my plugin to for example, to display the markers on the map and stuff. So you have within the assets folder, you have the bin folders, binary stuff. So this is where all your compiled levels go into. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you. So these are the files from streaming assets folder. So you can see in Unity that these are just PNG images. Okay. So the next folder would be the resources folder. So this is, if you're familiar with Android, it's just where all the resources go, like the layouts, the colors, the pictures, the drawables, the app icon stuff. So if you want to check if certain resources is inside your APK, you can do it here. And this file seems to list all the resources. Yeah, before we get to exploring Android manifest file, there's one thing I wanted to mention here as well. In the top, you can see the package of your app and also the version name and the version code that are used basically for versioning. And you can also see the APK size of your file, and as well, like this makes a breakdown of the file size. Okay, now let's get to AndroidManifest.xml. So you often have this need to have a look at the AndroidManifest.xml file. So there might be a couple of reasons for this. For example, you would like to check some permissions, if they are present in this APK or not. You might check the SDK versions. You might check, well, there's a bunch of things that go to AndroidManifest.xml. So, and for each APK, you can just go and explore it. For example, in this AndroidManifest.xml for this APK, here is the metadata that it's a Google Maps API key that comes along from my asset, and my asset just adds this entry to AndroidManifest.xml. You can also have a look at yeah, basically all the properties that it provides, and it might be useful for debugging purposes because sometimes different plugins interfere with your Android Manifest XML. They add things, they remove things, and it's very useful to just see what you actually end up with. And there is one more interesting thing that if you build your app with the proguard, you can load your proguard mappings, and it will deobfuscate this code that you are exploring in this view here. So thank you for watching. In this video, we've explored how to analyze the APK in Android Studio. Leave your questions and opinions in the comments, and yeah, have a nice day.